Suns ball.
40 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Mayo for three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
Drills the three-pointer. Mayo's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Phoenix.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
You're right. 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Great open look there. And that's 13 points for Freak.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right.
And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how
players do the policing.
Don't you need a player like this? Chandler's changes. Adams comes in for Enes Kanter. And the great subbed in for Dion Waiters. And the Suns here with a different look. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Alex Len. McRae has come in for Mirza Teletovic. Booker, he's checked in for Brandon Knight. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Brian Roberts. The rugged duo of Ibaka and Adams in the middle. The great out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He dropped in 26 points, and there didn't seem to be much you could do to stop him, shooting efficiently from both the field and the foul line. His performance just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And that one's good.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. McGarry's checked in for Ibaka. Andre Robertson comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Mayo kicks to Warren. Jefferson passing to Chandler. Bledsoe, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. They host the Kings after this game. Here's the great, defended by Jefferson. The Phoenix Suns come into this one after the win against Memphis.
How about the athleticism on display defensively in that win?
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
The shot's good from the great.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
They were shooting well early on. I like their spacing. I think they should get back to that.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Tries it from 19. Again, the Thunder score.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Thunder trailing by 6. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shoots. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by Payne. So we've reached the end of the first.
You guys had the lead after the first, but now find yourselves behind. What's the mindset of this team heading into the break?
I think we're still upbeat.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
When you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for the great. He's got 24 points, and he's played the role of the pest today, too. I mean, he's caused a bunch of turnovers.
And it also tells you just how high his basketball IQ is. I mean, seeing plays develop before anyone else does on the court.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is out there with Booker. Then it's Chandler. Then there's Mirza Teletovic. And it's Warren in at small forward. No good from the great.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Oklahoma City moving it around. Offensive rebound. Adams. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
All by himself. Moving it up. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a runner.
And that's how you flip the script in terms of momentum right there.
Bledsoe against Westbrook. Feeds it to Warren. Booker in the post. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way. Get into them.
The leaders among centers and power forwards in field goal percentage during the last month. 5th, Tyson Chandler.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
Yeah, and you've got to have a mix of options if you're going to shoot a high percentage like these guys do. You've got to be able to establish good position, and then you've got to have a nice feel around the bucket with both hands.
It's Knight with the drive. Leans inside, and Len gets it to go on the assist by Knight. Knight's got his 3rd assist on the night. Westbrook dishes to Durant. And there's the pass to the great. Back to Durant. Here's the great, defended by Booker. From 13, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And it's now 26 points for Freak.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And Booker gets to Len. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Knight against Westbrook. Knight passes to Teletovic. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 3. Passes it to the great. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has really gone up a bunch.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Knight dishes to Teletovic. Back to Knight. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here's the great. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. 33 points for Freak.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Let's go. Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Billy.
Oklahoma City trailing. The Great in a 2-guard. Adams is out there with Durant. Then it's Payne, and it's Waiters in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. The Great passes to Waiters. Bledsoe comes over to help. Just 5 to shoot. Payne. And he hits it to tie the game up. Payne's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Thunder. Bledsoe kicks to Mayo. Glenn a screen. Back to Mayo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And for the Thunder, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. The shot's good from the Great.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Bledsoe with it. Now guarded by Payne. Here's Mayo. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Mayo's got the game tied up here for the Suns. And so here is Oklahoma City. Pass to the Great. Left side Adams. And the pass to the Great. Let's go. Booker pulls it in.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Teletovic misses. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Here's the Great. They get it back. And Durant gets it to go. And the Thunder lead by 2.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Passes to the Great. Dishes to Adams. Out to the right wing. Here's the Great. Again, Oklahoma City.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Suns trail by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
No one near Mayo as either lets it go. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got his 5th assist in this one. Here's the Great, guarded by Mayo. Poked loose, stolen by Bledsoe. Fast break, here come the Suns. Mayo's running, and that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's what this team needs right now, solid scoring chances.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Waiters, and Russell Westbrook is...
Hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Now the feed to Warren. Back to Bledsoe. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Kanter, high post. It's Durant on the wing. Pass to the Great. Westbrook kicks to Kanter. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, in that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
I mean, you never expect to get opportunities that easy coming down the stretch of a tight game.
Durant dishes to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Stolen by Warren. He feeds it to Booker. Here's Teletovic. That one off the back iron and out.
Misfires again, and the ball just refuses to cooperate with him. It's a tough day so far.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Durant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Thunder.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. Teletovic passes to Warren. Here's Booker. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's a screen by Cantor. Westbrook kicks to Durant. Out to the wing. The great passes to Cantor. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
To the middle. Yes!
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Westbrook against Bledsoe. And here is Durant. The pass to the great, and that's an intentional foul. Here's the great. And Chandler with the block.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they got to try to manage it.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for them. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Seven seconds left to play in the final quarter. Warren releases one from 3. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, and it appeared to me as though the fans gave...
Kevin, this game looked like it was going to be very tough to pull out.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had through his defense. We know he can turn it up on D when he needs to, but tonight he turned it all the way up. Wow.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best, yeah, we taking over. Listen, spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it's warm in the winter, on up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H-Town, Southside, Cloverland, Daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ask Cali, Catman, Cali with my eyes open, valley. Blowing that spinning, going down Vinny.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Sacramento Kings. Well, for Sacramento, they're not going in the direction they'd like to be going at this point of the season. They've started to fade, maybe some fatigue setting in now as the schedule becomes a little more strenuous. We will be watching Russell Westbrook in this one, and we hear from so many players and coaches who all say Westbrook has the mindset of the greats. What does that mean to you, Shaq?
You know, he plays with the swagger and the confidence. You know, a lot of guys in the league do not possess that. And he's a complete alpha player on the court. He's a big guy, a dominant big guy. And
oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
It's a Western Conference game on display featuring the Sacramento Kings. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline.